Hey guys, welcome back. Well, it's 10 after 6. I got here around 2 o'clock in the afternoon today. Cut up all my firewood for this evening. I didn't make anything for dinner because I had a big lunch today, so I'm not really that hungry. And I'm just gonna sit by the fire here tonight, relax a bit, chill out, and enjoy. Fall is in the air, my friend. Some of the trees up there are starting to change color. Okay, the hunters are all wearing their orange vests. Are out in I saw them out there today. They were all hunting. It's my favorite time of year. I love the fall, and the temperature. It's so funny. Like during the day, it was like 85. It was like 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, or like 35 degrees Celsius. 35, 36 Celsius over here, and it was like around 70 degrees up till about an hour ago. And right now I looked at the thermometer because I brought it. I want to see the difference of, how warm this tent will keep me with just maybe a couple of candles. I want to do the test, so I brought a thermometer with me, and it read 52 degrees. It dropped like 30 degrees Fahrenheit from 2 in the afternoon till 6 o'clock in the evening, which is crazy. And the skeeters are out, of course. We've had no rain for almost 10 days, and the lake over here, like, it's, the water level has gone down at least 2, maybe 3 feet. It's crazy. I didn't see any tracks on this side over here, although we did see a moose the last time I came, but not this time. I didn't hear anything. There's a lot of geese, a lot of honkers out there. No loons, no moose yet, but we have serenity and peace, and I just love it. We might hear some coyotes tonight. Stay with me, guys. I'll pull out a brewski, sit back and chill, and I'll speak to you guys a little later on. Stay with me. I just love it here. We're losing light pretty fast. We're going to get up in the morning, take a walk on the trails here, see if we can pick up some chickens. And just sit back and relax, guys. This is the life, man. This is what it's all about. I'm in it for life, man. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't trade this for anything. This beats any Caribbean beach any time of the year. Don't you agree? Well, guys, it's time to hit the sack. 49 degrees, actually 50. I don't know if you can see it in the tent. So yeah, I'm sleeping with a rack tonight, that's for sure. Anyway, it was a very busy day. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna get some shut-eye over here, and see all you guys in the morning. Good night. Morning there, folks. It's day 2. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up a little late this morning. I slept in. I was, tossing and turning. I didn't have any heating in the tent, and I wasn't cold. I was covered in my Pendleton and in my sleeping blanket. I'm sleeping on a cot, but the humidity level in there was like 97%. Was a killer. So I got to get myself some little kind of stove just to break the humidity, at least for now, until I get my wood burning stove that I'm going to order when I decide and make up my mind which avenue to take, like which way to go as far as companies are concerned, whatever. There's this one guy out in, I believe in Quebec, that makes them out of stainless steel. I got a contact there. Check out the prices. Anyway, I'll make some breakfast, some coffee, and we'll get on with our day. What's breakfast without a good package of natural bacon, guys? Bacon rules, man. Bacon rules. Not your everyday bacon, guys. Check out these slices here. Oh yeah. Nice and thick. Perfect for smoking over a campfire. I like to use a wire to run my bacon across. It's a lot easier. I'm just going to let her smoke up. Cut a little wood. My eggs. Doesn't really matter though. I don't care. Well guys, this morning we're having a egg omelet. Thick cut smoked bacon that I dried up on the fire. A plain old buttermilk donut. Banana and coffee. So let me finish my breakfast, and we'll get to the day's main event. Amazing. We just got back from a little patrol on the little trails here, looking for some chickens, or grouse actually. I call them chickens. And unfortunately, I didn't come across any. And like I said in another video, this isn't my preferred place for grouse. I have my grounds up in Parc de la Vérendrye, where success rate up there is amazing. Here, all these chickens over here, they all went to school. I mean, they're all educated. They can hear you coming, and they know better than to stick around. Like you know, the ones up in the park, you can literally bend over and touch them. You can catch them with your hands. Over here, what can I tell you? By the time you pick up your shotgun or your 22, whatever, these guys are already in Kentucky. So couldn't catch anything, but what I wanted to show you is what I picked up the other day. I picked up about a dozen sandbags. Now these things here, they're cheap. They cost like 50-60 cents a piece, you know. And what I did, you know, given that the winter season is coming, or it's just around the corner, and you know, you might think that there's birch trees everywhere, but here, like if you look around, there's not much. So every time I see a birch tree, you know, I will take the opportunity and fill up the bag with bark, with birch bark, and with the same token, whatever else I will find that I can use to light my fires. Okay, and what I came across today was a beautiful hunk of punkwood here, and this is going to make for some good char. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to light up my tin. I'm going to light up the fire, and I'm going to make some char with this punkwood, and it'll last. A chunk like this is going to last me forever. So I did bring my larger jar with me, my larger tin container that I do char cloth and, you know, whatever. So yeah, these little bags, they come in very, very handy, guys, and they're cheap. And the good thing too is that they're not airtight. It's not like a plastic. It's like a woven fiberglassy kind of, I don't know what it is, but whatever anyway. And when you close it up, your material inside will not get humid. Whereas if you put them in plastic bags, you know, they're going to get humid, and then they're going to get moldy, and then you're going to have to throw them out. Anyway, so I thought I'd let you in on this little, you want to call it a trick, whatever. Another thing I want to talk to you about, and yeah, I was asking Helen, should I tell the guys, you know, whatever? And she's there like, oh no. Helen is my wife, by the way. She goes, no, it's disgusting, don't talk about it, whatever. Well, I think I'm going to let you guys know. Let you in on a little secret. You know, when you got to get up in the middle of the night and take a wee, all right, you got to either unzip your tent or whatever, you know, unclip it, take the toggles out. Yeah, you know where I'm getting at. You know, what I do, I get a large container like this, okay? I keep it in the corner, all right? I do my business during the night. The daytime I take it and I put it in a corner somewhere away from my tent, okay? And then the next day I do the same thing, you know? And when I get, then I just close it, put it in the back of my car. When I get home, I just flush it, you know? So, you know, it might sound disgusting to some guys, some people, but hey, you know, what do you guys do when you go out hunting for deer or moose and you're hunting and you're waiting in your blind? You're not going to be pissing all over the place, you know? You do piss in a bottle, at least I hope you do, you know? Because they can smell it. So, this is my little toilet, you know? And I don't do this if I'm sharing a tent, okay guys? For God's sake, I do not do this if I'm sharing a tent. And the other thing I don't do is mistake this bottle for the other bottle. So the big bottle, the 4-liter container, contains yellow Kool-Aid, and the 1.5-liter container, which is the narrow, long one, contains clear water that I can drink. Because God forbid you get up in the middle of the night, you know, you mistake one bottle for the other. So, you know, that's just a little tip trick, you know, a trick, whatever you want to call it, that I thought I'd let you in on. And look, if it's revolting for some people, I apologize, but, you know, we got to learn, man. We're learning from each other, you know? So, that's it. I'll catch you guys a little later when I start the fire and start charring up our punkwood here. Okay, so the fat wood is, not the fat wood, the punkwood, so nice and charred. And I got some cattail. And I'm just gonna gaff in one of these containers here. You see, personally, I collect as much tinder as I could as I go along. Can never have enough. And I'm going to cook some more punk wood. I still have a whole lot here. I'm never going to use all this, but I give a lot of it away too. I mean, I'm not going to go through the steps of making all this. You guys know how to do this. But if anybody needs some information on how to make char cloth or charred punk wood, whatever, leave a comment. I'll help you out. Okay guys, not quite supper time yet, but I've been working all day collecting firewood. Went out on a hunt before, and I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta get something to eat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice a steak dinner, because I bought some steak to cook, and what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be reviewing the Mountain House brand freeze-dried dinners every time I go out from now until we just about tried them all. We've tried the ice cream, we've tried the chicken teriyaki, and we also tried, I can't remember what it was, I think it was chicken primavera in a pasta sauce, type of creamy pasta carbonara sauce. Tonight what we're going to have is the lasagna with meat sauce. So let me fire up the Boreal bush stove. Get this thing hot and, hot and whatever. Let me get this thing all nice and soft, whatever. I had a few beers, guys. And I'm going to let you know what this thing tastes like. Stay with me, guys. She's a blowing. Okay, guys, lasagna with meat sauce. Ingredients: lasagna, tomatoes, tomato juice, salt, citric acid, calcium chloride, liquid egg whites, cooked beef crumbles, whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all this thing. Salt, microbial enzyme, mozzarella cheese. Oh, I thought it was real cheese. It's flavor. Tabarnushkaya. Oh, they have some milk. And they have some mozzarella cheese. It also contains wheat, egg, milk, and soy. Anyway, this is what she looks like. I don't know if you can see that because the sun is in my eyes. This is what she looks like before she's cooked. Before we throw the boiling water in there. So let's hydrate this baby and give it a taste. Stay with me. Get a taste of this Mountain House lasagna and meat sauce. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I let it sit in the bag for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The recipe calls for 10, but I let it sit a little longer. Don't smell bad. Let's see. Let's give it one more taste. Actually, guys, everybody's right. This is excellent. For freeze-dried dinner, amazing. Very, very, very good. Thumbs up, Mountain House, on your lasagna meat sauce. I recommend it. Very good, guys. There you have it, my honest opinion. Catch you guys a little later. That's the culprit that was making all the racket last night. Eagerby Beaver. You're lucky Andrew is not here from the wild north. He would have been making kebab with you by now. You can't ask for more.